Imagine a quiet night in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's June 17th, 2019, and the airport is buzzing with people coming and going. But one young woman is about to step into a nightmare she never saw coming. This is the story of Mackenzie Lueck, a 23-year-old college student who loved nursing, her sorority, and hanging out with friends. She was smart, responsible, and always checked in with her family. But on this night, everything changed because of a guy she met on a dating app. His name was Ayoola Ajayi, and what he did was pure evil. Let's dive into this true crime tale, step by step, like we're watching it unfold on CCTV cameras and through police files. Mackenzie grew up in El Segundo, California, with her parents and 3 brothers. She was super close to her family, especially her grandma. That's why she flew back to California for her grandma's funeral. It was a sad trip, but she handled it like the strong person she was. On June 16th, she boarded a plane back to Salt Lake City. Her flight landed at 1:35 a.m. on June 17th. She texted her mom right away, landed safely. That was the last time her family heard from her. The night she disappeared. At the airport, security cameras caught Mackenzie grabbing her suitcase from the baggage claim. She looked normal, just a tired traveler in the early morning hours. She walked out and called a Lyft ride. You know, like Uber. The driver picked her up at 2:02 a.m. and drove her to Hatch Park in North Salt Lake. Why a park at 3 a.m.? That's where things get weird. The Lyft driver later told police she seemed fine, chatting a bit during the ride. When they got to the park, she got out and walked toward another car. The driver saw her talking to someone inside, like she knew them. No signs of trouble. But that was the last time anyone saw Mackenzie alive. Mackenzie's phone went offline between 2:58 and 3 a.m. Poof, just like that. Her family started worrying when she didn't text back. She had an online midterm exam that day, and she missed it. That's not like her at all. Her roommates said she never came home. On June 20th, her parents reported her missing. The police jumped on it, putting out alerts and checking her phone records. They found out she had been using dating apps, not just for romance, but sometimes for sugar daddy stuff, where older guys pay younger women for company or dates. It's risky, but Mackenzie thought she could handle it. She got a $300 deposit from someone on June 10th. Investigators traced her last contacts. Enter Ayoola Ajayi. He was 31, worked in IT for big companies like Goldman Sachs and Microsoft. On the outside, he seemed normal. Divorced, living in a house he rented out parts of, even wrote a book about murder mysteries. But dig deeper, and red flags pop up everywhere. He had a history of violence. In 2014, his ex-wife said he threatened her and was controlling. He got arrested for assaulting a woman in 2018, but the charges got dropped. He even tried to hire a contractor to build a secret soundproof room in his basement with hooks on the walls. The contractor thought it was creepy and backed out. Ajayi said it was for music, but come on, who needs hooks for that? Mackenzie and Ajayi met on a dating site called Seeking Arrangement about 3 weeks before she vanished. They texted a bit. On the night she flew back, she messaged him a question mark, like, "Where are you?" He sent a selfie. Then, silence on her end. But phone records showed their devices were at Hatch Park at the same time. Ajayi's phone pinged there, and so did hers before it went dark. Police didn't suspect Ajayi right away. They talked to the Lyft driver, checked airport footage, and used something called geofence data. That's like drawing a digital fence around a spot to see which phones were there. Ajayi's number popped up. On June 25th, cops knocked on his door. He acted calm, said he chatted with Mackenzie, but never met her. He claimed he was home with his pregnant girlfriend that night. But his story had holes. His home security camera, he turned it off right before the meeting. Neighbors said they saw him burning stuff in his backyard on June 17th, and it smelled awful, like rotting meat. The next day, June 26th, police got a search warrant for Ajayi's house. What they found was horrifying. There was dirt in his car trunk, a red gas can he bought that morning, knives, a hammer, and a gun. His clothes had bleach stains. In the backyard, the ground looked dug up. Cadaver dogs, those are dogs trained to sniff out dead bodies, alerted on spots there. They dug and found burned human tissue, a cell phone melted in the fire pit, and women's items like jewelry and clothes. DNA tests later confirmed it was Mackenzie's stuff. But where was her body? Ajayi had moved it. On June 25th, the day before the search, he drove to Logan Canyon, about 80 miles north. He buried her in a shallow grave off the road. Police found out from his phone's location data. On June 29th, they discovered her remains. Her arms were zip-tied behind her back. She had blunt force trauma to her head. That means she was hit hard with something, probably during a fight. Autopsy showed she struggled. Ajayi later admitted he invited her over. They argued, and he killed her in his house. Then he burned her things and buried her in the yard first, but moved her when he got scared. Ajayi got arrested on June 28th for aggravated murder, kidnapping, and messing with a body. More dirt came out. He had assaulted another woman from the dating app in 2018, choked her and bit her. She reported it, but nothing happened until now. He also lied about his past. He was in the US on an expired student visa from Nigeria, had a fake marriage for citizenship, and even tried to join the army but got kicked out. The trial took time because of COVID, but on October 7, 2020, Ajayi pleaded guilty. He got life in prison without parole. At sentencing, he said sorry to Mackenzie's family, but they didn't buy it. Her dad called him a monster. The judge agreed. No chance of getting out, ever.
This case shook everyone. It showed how dangerous dating apps can be. Predators like Ajayi hide behind normal jobs and smiles. Mackenzie was just trying to pay for school, but she trusted the wrong person. Police use tech like phone data and cameras to crack it. That's why they call it a digital footprint. If you're on apps, tell friends where you're going, meet in public, and trust your gut. Mackenzie's friends remember her as fun, kind, and full of life. She loved animals, hiking, and helping people. Her story is a warning, but also a reminder to be safe. In the end, justice came, but nothing brings her back. That's the sad truth of this evil act.